Let me get right into this. First of all, I want to send my condolences to Yo Gotti's family. Um, Anybody that was involved in that they find a peace, and rest in peace to Big Jook. Also, rest in peace to Young Dolph, and rest in peace to anybody who lost their lives in this senseless violence that's going through these communities. Let me say that first. Now I got to get into y'all. The shoe fit. This is only for the people that's doing this. This is not for everybody. Let me say this. And it's two levels to this. One, the bloggers. I'm going to get to y'all last. Two, the so-called fans. Y'all stands is what y'all are. And let me talk to you Dolph fans, young Dolph fans, right now. A lot of you people are very, very insensitive to people that are mourning and people that are hurt over the death, the tragic murder of Big Jook. That's first off. Y'all don't know Young Dolph. You didn't know Young Dolph. You're not his family. You're just a fan. And I can guarantee you a lot of y'all wasn't a fan of him when he was living. Y'all are bandwagon jumpers. Y'all like drama. Y'all like mess. And you like stirring the pot. So for people to get online and talk negatively about a dead man on the day of his death and make fun of his death and harass Angela Simmons, harass Yo Gotti and different people online with something that has absolutely nothing to do with you, you are a clown for doing that. That's not a human thing. That's not a constructive thing to be doing right now. I'm going to just say it straight out. What happened to some of y'all humanity? You letting this internet thing, what you do on the internet? Because if you taking time to go on Angela Simmons' Instagram and go in the comments and cyberbully and harass this woman, you can't be doing too great in life. It's no way that you're doing what you're supposed to do in life. It's no way that you're progressing in life if you got time to do that. If you take time out of your day to do things like that, you're not going doing that great in life. And to involve yourself in something serious like that, when somebody takes guns and use it on people, that's a serious thing. That shouldn't be happening nowhere in the world, in my personal opinion. But that's a serious thing. And to insert yourself online and to say negative things and anything, if you know how the old folks you say, if you don't have nothing positive to say, nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Because nobody involved in Young Dolph's situation and no Dolph in his family is going online, running a mouth and teasing a man that just lost his life at the end of the day. And to do that on the weekend of the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King, who was all about nonviolence. You should be ashamed of yourself that you got that much time and you make that's what you do in your day. You got to be a straight up loser. I'm straight up. I'm being honest. You have to be the biggest loser ever. You're not a fan. I was a fan of Tupac in the 90s when Tupac died. I didn't hate Biggie because I was a fan of Biggie too. So when they both died, it was hurting. It hurt me as a fan. I bumped their music and I respected their legacy. I didn't go and talk crazy and hate people because somebody died or something that had nothing to do with me. I didn't know Tupac or Biggie. I was a fan of that music. And the way to honor them was to honor their music. You want to honor Dolph? Honor him through his music. Some of y'all need a life. Y'all have lost your minds completely. That's A. B, you bloggers. You got a platform, you got a voice, and you using your voice the wrong way. Now, you can talk on the news and talk about the news and reports and all of that. But to go on there and make accusations that this person did this and this person did that, you don't even know what's going on. You just stirring the pot instigating and trying to give these losers content for your own gain. You don't know what's going on in Memphis. You don't know what happened with Dolph. And let me say something about Dolph's situation anyway. And Dolph murder, as tragic as that was, they have people in custody. Am I right or wrong? And if you got so much information about somebody did this and that, why you ain't sharing that with the police? Why you ain't giving that to investigators if you really want justice for Dolph? But you online talking, because that's all y'all do online is talk. Run your mouth. So you bloggers have nerve. I'm seeing videos, Young Dolph pay back for Young Dolph, and disrespectful videos about the dead. Regardless of what this man did, y'all ain't got no evidence or no proof that the man did. Because if it was evidence and proof out there, he would have been in prison. And he's not in prison. There's no investigator saying he's a suspect, he was this and that. And let's just say he did it. That is something that he will have to deal with in his life. And let's say he did it and he did all of that bad stuff. Then something happened to him. You need to just keep your mouth shut and just let God be God. But you going online harassing people, they got nothing to do with it. You going online disrespecting stuff for something you have no idea. Because y'all have lost y'all mind on the internet. And you bloggers, you doing this for your own gain, that this is what you choose. You can't come up with content. You don't know how to make content, that you got to keep stirring the pot. You got people in there talking about spinning the block. Y'all was just telling Dirk, Lil Dirk, to spin the block. And do what? And then be like, oh yeah, they just threw it all away. They stupid. Yeah, they are stupid. Anybody listening to y'all stupid. I'm sorry. But this is what you do with your time and your voice, is to instigate and stir the pot and make up stuff. That's what you're doing. Making up stuff online. You got people talking about blood sacrifices and stuff like that. You don't know nothing about no blood sacrifice. You don't know nothing about no Illuminati. Ain't no Illuminati. Get out of here with this stuff. What are you doing with your time if you got to get up in the morning, go on somebody's Instagram page and harass them over something that has nothing to do with you? What's going on in Memphis has nothing to do with you. Be a fan, not a stan. Learn how to be a fan and an admirer of somebody's music. Y'all keep inserting yourself in other people's stuff that has nothing to do with you. You do not know what happened with Young Dolph. And if you did know, it got nothing to do with you. Bring it to the police. Bring it to the investigators. You're not bringing nothing. You just online talking. You ain't about to get out your house. You ain't about to come out your mama's basement and do nothing. You ain't about to do nothing to no Yo Gotti. You ain't about to do nothing to nobody. And y'all bringing up Dolph people did this. You don't know who did what. Trying to get people caught up. It's for your amusement. That's low life stuff. That's what low lifes do. Real constructive people that go do what they got to do, they don't do that. That's not what people do. You want to do something in life, man? Y'all got to learn how to look. You got to learn how to use your time for a productive matter. Instead of going online stirring the pot so you can see people get into it. That's why a lot of these bloggers and a lot of these people feeding into it. Yes, they are responsible for their own action, just like you. You're not about to do nothing. Go on Apple Music, listen to Dolph, listen to Gotti, or whoever you want to listen to, and call it a day. Stop inserting yourself in something. That's not what a fan does. A fan respects and honors the legacy of the person. It's enough senseless violence in the streets that needs to stop. Stay out of it. If you can't make something better, then you don't need to be involved in it. Y'all need to really, really, really grow up. Some of y'all need psychiatric help. Y'all need to sit down and talk to somebody, because y'all lost y'all ever-loving minds. For real. So I'm going to say this for the last time. R.I.P. And I send my condolences to Yo Gotti and Dolph's families, because that's unacceptable. Any of this stuff shouldn't happen. These people should be home with their families. And I hate that this type of stuff have to happen in the world. But what I hate more than that is that people keep wanting it to continue to happen. That's all I got to say about that. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, but I had to get that out.